Mr. Mayor, a question that I had, particularly since I've known you for a long time, but I never actually knew the origins of your interest in the arts in the city, is what was it that you saw, or what was the motivation that got you first involved with bringing the arts to your city planning and your work in Charleston?
You know, Bob, I think it was just a natural, intuitive understanding that the arts belong in the city and the city needs the arts. The belief that the power of the arts, the energy, the search for excellence, the passion for excellence that the artists, the visual, the performing artists, the musicians, the dancers, that experience lifts a community, and that in a city where people work together and come together and interact together, that the arts are a natural and necessary ingredient to a healthy and successful civic life.
What are some of the kinds of benefits that that come from having the arts infused in city planning or civic life? Any surprising ones that really surprised you when you first started to involve the arts, or any key ones?
The thing about that question and the way the arts impact a city emotionally and economically is that you really can't explain it. It happens. It's a magical thing. And I'll tell you a story. When we brought Spoleto Festival USA, or created it in Charleston in 1977, that first year, the spilling out onto the cityscape of the festival goers changed our city. What they did was they gave a self of confidence in an affirmation about the value and the success of restoring the inner commercial part of our city. It's you know, if there hadn't been Spoleto Festival USA, we hadn't been able to do that in Charleston. Charleston would be a very different place physically and economically. Mm-hmm. It's an amazing thing about the arts. People far more intelligent than me are needed to be able to fully explain it, but it happens. It always does. It did in my city, and it happens in every city where people give their hearts to the arts, and the money and their support, the total far exceeds the sum of the parts every time.
And I've had the chance to partake of Spoleto a number of times, and even more, to come and enjoy the beautiful community that the arts through you created. One question, we have 550 arts advocates here today, headed up to Capitol Hill to talk to Congress. Is there anything that you learned in Charleston in terms of arts advocacy and making that message clear about the value of the arts that these 550 could learn from you?
The fact that in my city, the arts transform my city, and that's just the message we have to keep making. It's not a pugilistic fight. It's just the way you fight to win a basketball game, or a fight to win a race. We have to fight because we know the great towns and cities in this world are the places where the arts are alive, and every penny and every dollar invested in the arts brings dividends, so manifold every time. We can't let up.
One last question, if I could. Mayor's Institute for Design. You are a founder, partner with the National Endowment for the Arts. As the arts are involved with urban planning and getting involved with urban planning, is there any right time? Is there any wrong time? Is it always a good partnership? When is the right, and what is the right role for the arts in urban planning?
The art of great architecture, the art of civic places, the art of public works, the art of art galleries, the art of dance and theater, they're so naturally urban, because there is that energy and that positive tension that exists in the arts that within a city so naturally fit. The variety and diversity and excitement. The arts should always be a natural not an add-on, a natural, basic, integral part of city planning and development.
Well, I was inspired by meeting you some 30 years ago, and I am looking forward to seeing an audience here at the Kennedy Center tonight be inspired with you as well. Thank you so much for being with us.
I'm pleased and honored to be here. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.